According to the Dispute Service, up to 80% of disputes between landlords and tenants are about cleaning. Whether you rent a rambling old cottage in the country or a contemporary flat in town, you know how to clean your home to a standard you're happy with day to day. But when you're letting a property as a landlord or leaving a property as a tenant, you need to clean to a much higher professional standard. So if you're letting a property and you want a trouble-free handover, or you're a tenant who wants a clear conscience and 100% of your deposit back, you need to know how to clean the professional way. This short video will take you through each room in your house and show you the best way to clean everything in it. We've split it into easy-to-watch sections: general house cleaning, kitchen, bathroom and living room. You'll also find lists of the cleaning equipment you'll need and handy hints to help you clean more effectively. Top tip: move all your personal items out of the house before you attempt to clean. You'll save yourself a huge amount of time, effort and irritation by doing this. So let's get started. Whatever the property, every room you clean will have a ceiling, walls and a floor, and most likely windows. Here's how to professionally clean these areas. The ceilings and walls. Work from top to bottom when you start to clean in any room. Start by dusting and removing cobwebs from the ceiling with a feather duster or the vacuum brush attachment. Mouldings like ceiling roses, dado rails and picture rails will all need careful attention. When you finish dusting, check all over the ceilings and walls for any dirty marks and remove them. Most marks will come off with a little soapy water on a soft cloth. Light fittings. Wall or ceiling mounted light fittings need a good dust and a polish with a soft cloth to finish. Fabric shades can be dusted or vacuumed with the upholstery brush attachment. Replace any dead bulbs and remember to clean switches, lamp bases, plugs and flexes as you go. If you're lucky enough to have a chandelier in your property, leave that to the professionals. Windows and window dressings. Start by getting the curtains or blinds out of the way. Wipe all the sills, surrounds and window fixtures and fittings with a soft cloth and soapy water or a spray cleaner. Clean the inside of window panes with a glass cleaner and a soft cloth. You can buff to a good shine with paper towels or some black and white newspaper. The outsides of windows are best left for a professional window cleaner, especially if they're on the first floor and above. Clean curtain rails, rods, tracks and finials and wipe across the very top of the window. Curtains can be hoovered from top to bottom, including the backs, header tapes and tie backs. If your curtains need a more thorough clean, get a professional to do it in situ or take them to the dry cleaners. Louvered blinds can be dusted and wiped with a damp cloth. Remove and do this with them laid on the floor if they need a really good scrub. Woodwork. Most rooms in your house will have skirting boards, doors and other sections of woodwork. These are most often painted or treated wood. Paintwork can be wiped clean with warm soapy water and treated wood should be dusted and wiped with a damp cloth and given a spritz of polish. When you're cleaning skirting, pay attention to any flex and sockets along the walls. Electrical sockets, light switches, thermostat controls, entry phone units, alarm keypads and all flexes from lamps, TVs or sound systems can be cleaned with a soft dry cloth and a little spray of cleaner. As with all things electrical, take care. Don't ever use water or try and take anything apart to clean it. All painted woodwork you have in your house can be cleaned the same way as the skirting boards or with a spritz of cleaner on a soft cloth, including doors, stair banisters and panelling. Get into all those grooves and corners around the door panels when you're cleaning and finish by polishing up any metalwork like door handles or metal light switches. Radiators. You might have wall-mounted or freestanding radiators, or both. If they're on the wall, start by removing anything that might have got stuck down the back, that odd sock for instance. Give the whole unit a good dust or a thorough vacuum. Wipe all over with a soft cloth and a little spray cleaner, remembering to get in between all the sections. Clean round all the controls and pipework. Beds. Start by stripping all the covers off the bed and vacuuming the mattress. You'll need to take the mattress off to vacuum the other side and also to get to the base of the bed. It's a good idea to have 2 people to do this part of the job and take extra care as mattresses can be very heavy. Vacuum the base of the bed, including slats and legs and the headboard. It might need a wipe with a damp cloth and maybe a polish to finish. Carpets and rugs. Carpets should be steam cleaned by a professional carpet cleaning company. Before they come, prepare by vacuuming well and make sure you lift rugs and get under furniture to get as much dust up as possible. Use the carpet setting on your vacuum and make sure you get into the corners with the slim nozzle fitting. Rugs should be vacuumed well too. Most carpet cleaning companies offer a rug cleaning service. Hard flooring. There are lots of types of hard flooring, and unless a specific product's been provided, most hard surfaces like tiles, vinyl, wooden floorboards or stone can be vacuumed to remove dust and then mopped and dried to remove stubborn dirt and marks. The kitchen will be the most time-consuming room to clean, so leave yourself enough time to do a proper job. As with all the other rooms in the house, the ceilings and walls will need dusting and overhead light fittings will need a clean. You'll know when you finish this room properly. It should sparkle. Get together any manufacturer's manuals you have, as they will help with cleaning suggestions. The oven. It makes sense to start with the messiest job. Your oven will also be the item that takes the longest time. Gloves and a protective mask are needed for this job. Read the instructions on your oven cleaning kit carefully before you start. Remove shelves and side racks and put in the bag with the cleaning solution. Seal and leave for a few hours or overnight if you can. Put cleaner inside the oven and leave it to do its stuff for a while. Start by loosening as much of the dirt and grease on all the surfaces inside the oven with a cloth. You can take glass doors out to clean. This will make it much easier to get into all the grooves and corners. Wipe out all the cleaner and dirt with handfuls of paper towels and then use a toothbrush to get into hinges and seals around the oven door. Replace the clean glass and finish with a spritz of glass cleaner on the outside of the oven door. Clean the top of the oven with spray cleaner and a cloth. Knobs, dials and clock screens need careful attention. You can finish any stainless steel sections with a spritz of baby oil on a soft cloth. If your cooker's freestanding, clean the sides, but remember cookers mustn't be moved. When it comes to cooker hobs, there are many kinds: ceramic, gas and halogen, to name a few. If in any doubt as to how to clean your hob, refer to your manufacturer's manual or ask your landlord. Ceramic hobs can be cleaned with a cream cleaner and a sponge or a special cleaning pad. Burnt-on spills can be removed with a scraper designed for ceramic hobs. Use this at a slight angle and use gentle strokes. Clean surrounds and sealants on all models of hob. A toothbrush will help here with a little cream cleaner. You can usually take cooker knobs off and wash them separately in warm soapy water. Clean the sections around the knobs while they're off. Again, a toothbrush is ideal. For gas hobs, take off the top grills and wash separately in warm soapy water. Spray and wipe the hob top in between the burners. Burners themselves will often come apart and can be washed separately in the sink. If in doubt, again refer to your manual or ask your landlord. Cooker hood. Clean all over the cooker hood with warm soapy water or a little cream cleaner, rinse and dry. Take out the grills that hold the filters. These can be cleaned in the dishwasher or in the sink. Remove the filters and replace them. Your replacement filter may be paper, or it may come as a sheet of wadding that simply needs cutting to size. Put the filters back in and replace the grills. If any bulbs need changing, do this now. Remember to clean all your cooker sockets and switches with a little cream cleaner on a soft, dry cloth and wipe with paper towels. Fridge freezer. Switch off and unplug your fridge freezer and make sure all the food is removed. Check the freezer section for that rogue fish finger at the back. Place newspaper around and under the fridge to catch melting ice and water drips. Take out all the shelves, drawers and trays from the fridge and wash separately in warm soapy water, rinse and leave to dry. Go back to the fridge and spray all the inside surfaces with an antibacterial spray. Wipe down every surface inside the fridge, paying special attention to the light fitting, the drainage hole and the seals around the door. Your toothbrush will come in handy here. Wipe the door of the fridge, not forgetting the hinges, and replace all the clean drawers. Give the outside of the fridge a wipe. Washing machine. Start by taking the soap drawer out and putting it into soak. If there's any mould in evidence, you may need to use some bleach in the water to get rid of this. Clean all around and inside the space left by the drawer. Use a toothbrush to really get into the grooves and corners. Pop out the door seal and wipe all round it several times with a soft, damp cloth until your cloth comes out clean. Spray and wipe the window inside and out, plus all the outside surfaces, paying special attention to the knobs and dials. Give the soap drawer a final scrub, rinse and replace. Kitchen units. Take everything out of your cupboards and drawers before you start. Take out any movable racks, cutlery drawers and everything else that will come out. Clean these separately in the sink or the dishwasher. Vacuum to get rid of dust in drawers and cupboards. Spray the inside of cupboards and drawers with a cleaner and wipe with a soft cloth. Wipe down all the insides of the units, all the shelves, the undersides of the shelves, the insides of doors and the hinges. Then clean the drawer runners and finish with the fronts of the units. Microwave. Unplug your microwave and take out the base plate and any small parts and wash in warm soapy water. Spray the inside of the oven with kitchen cleaner and wipe down with a soft cloth. Pay special attention to the inside roof of the oven, as this is where most of the splashes will be. Clean the door, the hinges and the controls well, and finish by replacing the clean plate and turntable and wiping the outside. Make sure all countertops, splashbacks and tiling are cleaned down with spray cleaner and a cloth. Check that any cleaning product residue is wiped off to finish. Kettle, whether they're metal or plastic, can be cleaned with spray cleaner on a soft cloth. Unplug before you start. Clean the lid, the base and the flex, plus any joints where dirt or limescale may have collected. You could use a cocktail stick or a toothbrush for these areas. If you're in a hard water area, pop a descaler into the inside of the kettle to keep it free from scale. Toaster. Unplug before you start. Take out the crumb tray, empty it, wash it and dry it. Turn your toaster upside down over a sheet of newspaper and shake it gently to get all the crumbs from the inside. Use a cream cleaner on a damp cloth to get marks off the outside and pay special attention to the switches, handle and joins. Cocktail stick can be useful here. Give a final polish with paper towels and replace the crumb tray. All other electrical appliances that are being left with the property, like the vacuum cleaner, coffee machine or iron, need to be cleaned in line with the instructions in the manual. Dishwasher. If you're using your dishwasher to help clean other items in the kitchen, leave it until everything else is done. Take out the filter and wash it in warm soapy water. If the cutlery basket needs it, wash this too. Clean round the soap dispenser well. Clean all around the door and all the seals with cleaner and a cloth. Use a toothbrush for hinges, grooves and fiddly bits. Replace the clean filter and give the outside a wipe down. Leave the sink until just before you do the floor, as you'll be washing lots of other things in it until now. Give the whole sink a wipe over with a sponge to get rid of any immediate dirt. Remove any bits from the plug holes to start. Take out the filter and give it a good rinse. Clean the whole sink and draining board with a cream cleaner and a sponge, paying special attention to the plug, drainage hole and the taps, working the cleaner into all the corners as you go. Rinse the whole sink with water and dry all over with a soft cloth and paper towels. To finish the taps, use a paper towel. This will give a great shine without leaving bits of lint. A spritz of baby oil on a soft cloth will give a really professional finish. Kitchen floor. Leave the floor until last. Give the whole area a really good vacuum and get into all the corners and under freestanding units. Finish by mopping to get off any stubborn dirt and leave to dry. Kitchen done. Bathroom. After the kitchen, the bathroom's the room you'll probably need to spend most time cleaning. It can be a daunting prospect, but it's the room that will look really good when you're done. Take everything out of the bathroom before you start. You can put soap dishes, toothbrush holders and small items in the dishwasher while you're tackling the rest of the room. Start with the toilet. Put on a clean pair of rubber gloves. Keep a pair of gloves solely for cleaning the toilet. Always protect the floor directly around the area to be cleaned. Newspaper's good for this. Apply thick bleach around the rim of the bowl and leave it to do its work for a while. Spray all other parts of the toilet with a disinfectant cleaner. Don't forget the undersides of the seat and lid. Leave it to settle for a few minutes, then work in and wipe off with a damp cloth. Clean all other surfaces directly around the toilet, paying special attention to the pipes and pedestal. Go back to the bowl and scrub thoroughly with a stiff toilet brush. Clean thoroughly under the rim too. Rinse by flushing the toilet. Continue to scrub as it flushes. Repeat these stages until all stubborn stains have been removed. Bath. Start by cleaning the plug hole and removing hair and debris. Then apply cleaner a section at a time, paying particular attention to trouble spots like plug holes, lime scale and around the taps. Using a cloth, work the cleaner around all the fittings and surfaces. A toothbrush is ideal to get persistent dirt from around tricky spots. Rinse down the whole bath with hot water and give a final wipe with a cloth. Don't forget the sides of the bath will need a wipe as well. Shower. Using a squeegee after every time you shower will reduce the amount of cleaning you'll have to do when you're checking out. First, spray all the surfaces with a spray cleaner. Pay particular attention to any limescale and heavily marked areas. If you have mould or mildew, you'll need a specialist cleaning product to tackle this. Many shower heads can be removed and soaked, and this will really help with cleaning. If your shower head is fixed, apply cleaner and leave it to do its work. You can thoroughly clean the shower head by using a toothpick in the spray holes, then give a really good scrub all over. Clean all the other parts of the shower unit, including hose, water pipe, controls, and any fittings. All the surfaces immediately around the shower will need a thorough clean. A toothbrush is great for getting in all the grooves and corners. Grouting between tiles can be cleaned with cream cleaner. Finally, wipe down all the walls and the base and move on to the doors or glass panel. Give all the surfaces a good scrub. Rinse off and finish with glass cleaner and a soft cloth. Remember to do both sides. If you have a shower curtain, either wash it so it's spotless or replace it. Sink. Cleaning the sink is much the same method as the bath. Use cream cleaner and a cloth and get out the toothbrush for those fiddly bits. Don't forget to clean the surrounds, the underside of the bowl, all around the pedestal and the pipes and the shelves behind. Surfaces. Bathrooms will vary in what they contain, but everything has to be cleaned. You can clean shelves, mirrors, units, and any other fixtures and fittings with a spray cleaner and clean cloths. Start any very dusty areas with just a damp cloth, then go on to clean them very thoroughly. Include towel rails and radiators, as well as any flex and sockets. Vacuum and clean the exterior of extractor fans and heaters. However, don't take anything electrical apart to clean it, unless you've been specifically advised to. The floor is the last thing to clean. If it's carpet, vacuum and have steam cleaned. Solid flooring, including tiles, vinyl, laminate and wood, should be either mopped or cleaned using a recommended product. That's the bathroom done. Living room. As with all the rooms in your house, everything needs cleaning in the living room, from ceilings and walls to woodwork, windows and floors. Plus, you need to dust, wipe and polish any furniture and fittings. If you have an open fire or a wood burner, start here, as it's likely to be the messiest job in the room. Protect the area around the fireplace with newspaper or a dust sheet before you start. Make sure any ash or leftover coal in the fireplace is cool, and remove as much as you can into a bag or a bucket and dispose of this. Remove the fire basket and brush out the rest of the ash. Wipe the front and sides of the grate with a damp cloth. Leave it to dry and finish with a little polish. Fire accessories like buckets and fire irons need to be left clean, but no one should expect these to be totally spotless. Clean all round the fireplace, the mantelpiece and the surrounding floor area. Clean any appliances that are staying with the property, sound systems, DVD recorders and the TVs. A lightly damp cloth or paper towel is best for removing dust from the main body of the TV. Use a specialist cloth for the screen. This will be soft enough not to scratch and is designed to reduce static, which attracts dust. Polish the TV stand and all the areas around. While you have the polish out, dust off and polish any other items of furniture or areas of woodwork that need this. Tables, bookshelves, desk, shelves, doors and cupboards. Take any removable cushions off the sofas and chairs and give them a good vacuum. You may need to send covers to be dry cleaned. Ask your landlord about this. Once cushions have been removed, vacuum the bases, seats and back of furniture. Get into all the corners and down the sides with a hose attachment on your vacuum cleaner. Replace clean cushions and covers. Everything else in the room has been cleaned. Turn your attention to the floor. If you're having carpets professionally steam cleaned, and we recommend that you do, prepare for this by vacuuming really well. Vacuum carpets right up to the edges and under all the furniture. If you can move smaller pieces of furniture like chairs and tables, do so and vacuum here too. Roll back and vacuum under rugs or anything else that covers the carpet, then vacuum the rugs themselves. If they're very dirty, professional cleaners can tackle rugs, furniture covers and any other items of soft furnishing too. That's it. Living room done. Outside areas. Just because it's outside doesn't mean you can forget about cleaning it. Doors, porch areas, windowsills, window boxes, garden furniture and bins all need to be left clean and tidy when letting or leaving a property. Start by dusting and wiping down doors and any areas around. Pay attention to fittings like the doorknob and letterbox. Give them a polish so they have a bright finish, but make sure you use the appropriate polish. Clean around the doorbell. Make sure any outside light fittings are clean, cobweb-free and have a working bulb. Cat flaps, bins, bike stores and other outdoor areas need a good clean, and any paths, steps or driveways need to be weed-free and given a sweep with a stiff brush. Basically, do whatever is necessary to make the front of the house smart, tidy and welcoming, ready for the next tenants. That's it, you're done.